Hey there, Teddy Rumpskin here, and yeah, we're talking about heavy metal, yeah. And I mean heavy metal music. I mean heavy metal the movie, which is an awesome fucking movie. Which does actually feature some heavy metal music in the soundtrack, right? But the heavy metal the movie really is an awesome fucking animated science fiction fantasy fucking movie that's really a series of short films, short animated adventures, which are really fucking different from one another. And all different animation styles, different kinds of stories. Some of them are horror, some of them are fucking funny, but they're all very adult, right? And not just with the sex and violence, but in the movie there's actually some aliens snorting space cocaine. I mean, seriously, they actually snort a lot of space cocaine. I mean, wow. But the movie really is based on a fucking magazine. Yeah, this magazine, Heavy Metal Magazine, the adult illustrated fantasy magazine, right? Which I actually have a couple fucking issues of Heavy Metal Magazine because it's fucking awesome. Oh yeah, beautiful fucking illustrated uh, science fiction fantasy stories. I mean, each magazine is full of fucking short stories. Very different styles with the beautiful fucking illustrations. Some are like full color, just gorgeous looking fucking illustrations. Some are in fucking black and white, which with beautiful fucking pen and ink illustrations. And some of the stories are just stories with no illustrations at all. You know, yeah. I mean, some of the stories are written like a comic, right? Um, and about an ongoing story that goes beyond the fucking book you're reading. Then other stories have no fucking words at all and are just a visual story. I mean, like this one is actually uses like a photographic technique, an airbrush. I mean, there's a lot of different fucking shit going on in fucking heavy metal. It really is fascinating, beautiful, and very adult. Oh yeah, because there's like naked chicks throughout the fucking magazine, naked alien chicks, and all kinds of wacky weird shit. Hell yeah, you know. Well, I mean, the heavy metal movie is really awesome, and just like the magazine, it is a series of short stories. They're not really related to one another, but they're all fucking science fiction, fantasy, and very adult, which was rare at the time. I mean, it's still fucking rare to see fucking adult-oriented science fiction fantasy, especially animated fucking shit, right? You know? I mean, you really gotta fucking see Heavy Metal. It's a movie that you really have to experience. And, well, each individual story is maybe hit and miss. Some of them are good, some of them are really good. But as a whole, it is just a great buffet of awesomeness. you know, so many different stories. It all comes together really fucking well.
Heavy metal. A step beyond science fiction.
Yeah, I got a couple issues of Heavy Metal magazine. Here's one, right? Yeah. Heavy Metal's a French magazine. Ooh la la. That explains why there's so much boobs in it. right? Everybody in France, it's called Metal Hurlant, which basically means howling metal, right? Yeah. But in this issue, right, from 1979, well, it's a long time ago, right? This issue actually has an illustrated story in there with no words called Soft Landing, which is actually exactly the fucking opening credits from Heavy Metal, right? Yeah, there's like a space shuttle and like opens up and like a car comes out, right? And this car that like enters the Earth's atmosphere and then like lands and shit, right? That's the opening credits of Heavy Metal, the movie. Yeah, what a fucking awesome movie. I really love it. In fact, I think it's probably the best animated movie of the 80s. Yeah, it's just so fucking awesome. With all the little short stories, kind of loosely all tied together, you know. But my favorite of the short stories, and probably the most iconic of them, is the one that features this warrior chick with white hair and like a metal bikini, right? Yeah, she rides around on a dragon in this post-apocalyptic world like Mad Max. And, yeah. I mean, it's probably best remembered because she's also the chick that's on the fucking movie poster for heavy metal, right? Yeah, warrior chick riding a dragon. Yeah. Her story is really violent and, well, she gets naked a couple times in it, right? But, like 20 years later, they made a sequel called Heavy Metal 2000, which is, it really sucks. Well, I mean, it's not absolutely terrible, but it is nothing compared to the original fucking Heavy Metal. Because Heavy Metal 2000 just completely fucking throws away the idea of a bunch of short stories and instead has just one story about this warrior chick, you know, who's kind of similar to that white-haired warrior chick from the first movie. But I don't know, this chick doesn't have any magical powers or anything like that. She's just some warrior chick. And there's some kind of quest to get some fucking magical object, and then there's some bad guys that are trying to stop it. And it's just really not very good, you know. The animation is really not very good. And it's not very adult either, you know. Where's the nudity? Where's the violence? Where are the aliens snorting space cocaine? It's not there. And it's pretty lame, you know.
You're not from our world.
No way.
This is Heavy Metal 2000, and it kicks ass.
Yeah, Heavy Metal 2000 kind of fucking sucks.
Humanity has to end.
Heavy Metal 2000 rocks on video and DVD.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
It'll suck your mind dry.
You know, it would have been better if they had followed the fucking formula from the fucking first Heavy Metal. And from the Heavy Metal magazine, you know. It's supposed to be a bunch of short stories, you know. You know, if you don't like one story, maybe you'll like the next story, or maybe the story after that. We take place in different parts of the universe and have different stuff going on. But no, it's just one story that really isn't very good. It's really derivative of a lot of stuff that you've seen in heavy metal, you know. Half-naked chicks, robots, aliens, magical, mystical objects and shit like that. But all kind of slapped together in one very unoriginal story that really sucks. It's not even very well animated. It's just terrible. Sucks. But I mean, if you like it, I'm not trying to hate on it. I'm not saying Heavy Metal 2000 is the worst piece of shit ever made. It's not what fucking heavy metal's about. Well, what it should have been, you know, and it really is a wasted opportunity. It should have been a series of fucking short fucking stories. Just like the first Heavy Metal. Just like Heavy Metal magazine, you know? Which I highly recommend both of those. Check out the fucking Heavy Metal magazine if you can find them. And definitely fucking see the Heavy Metal movie. It's awesome. But as far as Heavy Metal 2000, fucking skip it. It's bad. But anyway, till fucking next time, keep it fucking real.